depends what you're at, and you get rejected.
Work instead of having cocktail.
Lavish ones. You know, some of the solutions.
Considered to be the or, even though, you know, you set up a neighborhood killed so easily. So that's very important.
Well, the economy is slowly picking up steam and more people are getting back to work. Could it mean the timing might be right to sell your home? And if it is, have you done all the right things to get it sold? Here to answer some of those questions is Michael O'Leary, sales associate with Coldwell Banker. Thanks for taking the time to join us today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about perhaps the top 10 things people can do to get their home sold, to be successful.
Sure. Well, I think the first thing that's most important is make all necessary repairs. The most important thing is, I think, getting an inspection before you put your house on the market. People don't want to inherit your problems. That's the first thing. Second thing is, you do some really simple things to get your house ready. Mulch is your best friend. Mulch that front yard. It's all about curb appeal. Get some nice flowers before you walk in the door. People make their decisions within the first 15, 20 seconds when they walk in the front door.
First impression is important.
It really is. And paint is your best friend. Think about when you go into a brand new car, that brand new car smell. When people walk into a house, people forget that that smell of fresh paint actually is a friend of yours. So you don't have to necessarily paint every room in your house, but do the interior trims of the high traffic areas, so to speak. Paint that radiator, spruce it up as much as you possibly can.
Carpeting and
carpeting. People love wood floors. Get that carpeting up. Bathrooms. People don't like walking in grimy bathrooms. Change those shower curtains. Get rid of the rugs, and just go and get some towels. Just get some towels and make sure that everything's uniform in the different bathrooms.
Good or bad thing to leave your pictures of family things up? Or I understand. I've read two sides of that argument.
Yeah, it's really hard for people because, you know, it is your home, but it's best to depersonalize your home and get as many pictures off because people want to see themselves in your home.
Gotcha.
So
we talked about an interesting development before we went on the air.
Sure.
About changing interest rates.
That's right. Right now we have interest rates 30-year fixed at around 3.5. There's a bill introduced right now in Congress. The Treasury has kept interest rates artificially low for a long time, so that's just kind of a warning signal to potential home buyers and sellers that interest rates could be changing in the near future.
So if you're buying, you want to jump on it.
You do. I mean, the rates have never been this low, and if you want to refinance, I think it's a good idea to do that too.
Okay. Let's talk about something called staging. What is that,
Sure.
and why is it so important?
Well, staging is really, really important. It's shown that homes will sell 3% more if you stage your house, and so it's a good added value. For $200 to $300, you can have somebody come into your home, making evaluations, and a lot of it's about decluttering, but also it's about putting furniture in strategic places in your home. The dining room is very, very important. That's most overlooked. People want to see themselves in the dining room, so there's things of simply putting nice china or silverware in there for an open house. You get one chance to make a first impression.
Right. So a consultant will come in and tell you exactly how to position things.
Exactly. And the fact of the matter is, you're going to get the most amount of your money for your home in the first 30 days. You're going to get 92 to 93% of that list price in the first 30 days. There's three phases of the home buying. One is, what's going to take for me to get this house? The second phase is, how much is it? And the third phase is, what's wrong with it? The third phase is about 90 days when the house is on the market. So you want to price that house correctly in the first 30 days. You're going to get the most amount of money for your home in the first 30 days.
So it hurts you if your house is on the market too long.
It is. That's why it's important to hire an experienced real estate agent that can properly price your home. Now, it's not about pricing your home too low, because that could be dangerous too. You want an experienced real estate agent that's been through many real estate cycles, down markets and up markets, that can also show you, what their homes have sold for. So let them show their listings and what they sold for, the days on market. So when you're interviewing a real estate agent, it's very important to see what their record is. Ask for the five transactions that they had, how many days on the market, what that house sold for compared to the list price.
Check them out like you would any other expert.
Exactly. Yeah.
Does it hurt that when a house has been on the market for a while, does it hurt a seller who's setting a price perhaps too high?
Well,
how do you know?
There's something that's going on with the sellers right now. I think this is very, very dangerous. Well, I'm going to put my house on the market and we'll see what I can get. That's a bad decision. Putting your house on the market is a very important decision, because what happens is that you have what's called you have a history of your home. So even if you decide to take your home off the market, that DNA has already been established. So people will start discounting that house once that house is withdrawn from the market. You don't want to do that. You want to price your home correctly in the very beginning. It's like starting a race. You want to start that race.
You don't want to overprice it thinking, well, I want to recoup everything if I bought
right.
at the top of the
Well, I
market.
want to get my money back. Well, people, it's not about, what your house is worth is what somebody's willing to pay for it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Insightful. We'll look forward to talking more next time.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks, Mike.